Hi everyone, my name is Amir Manzoor, and I want to submit this assessment of EDU 433. It is my project, which is having PPT slides and Word file as well. Introduction. If I want to introduce my project, basically it has the discovering of the different kinds of connection with the different exercises, like how it can be having the experiments with the sound, rhythm, and other various factors such as pots, pans, and various utensils, and which is very crucial when it comes to the learning processes. So it has been evaluated on different kinds of outcomes and practices as well, just like the framework of university departments and Department of Education, which has like why it is been successful, and what can be the other factors, and how do we can get the children to learn even more. So these are the basic. So these are basically the question which can be asked. The next one is the learning context and the experiment overview. Basically, it has a very good sound and impressive, and how it can be creativity and collaborations. So it is very encouraging and securing when it comes to the questions of sound station, as well as the the how it can be linked to the outcome of EYLF. Like there are few factors, like how it can be confident, and how it can be a more kind of communication, as well as the collaborations with these factors. It also has very good connection with the household objects as well. So when it comes to the other factors, like exploration, problem solving factors, as well as the self motivation with the um, other community guidance, as well as the peer collaboration as well. So it can be a good combination of both innovation along with the intellectual growth as well. Next one will be the children, the reflection, and how it can be important with the voice in learning as well. Um, this is particularly concerned with the like the children's, they have a how they can play with the rhythm, and with have a good communication with securing, as well as encouraging them to probably have the intelligent questions as well. Similarly, it has the educator learning, and it can record the children's voice to interrupt the different kinds of meanings as well. Um, when we talk about these particular factors, we can say that a reflection, and as well as the different kinds of awareness is the self regulations. It has a very good participations, which can be a good sportive, inclusive. It is crucial to have a good understanding of different comments, like I make a loud sound, and so let we can play together. So it is a very clear understanding along with these kind of inputs, which can be a very good awareness of the cause and effect. So basically, it is a very good understanding, which can have very good outcome in the future as well in this community. It has also aligned with the EYLF principle of the high expectations, along with very good awareness campaigns as well. So when it comes to the importance of this factor, we can say that it has highlighted the good children's perspective, along with the engagement, as well as their personal growth, which can be very crucial for their identity as well. The next one is how children can be engaged, and how it can be very crucial for their learning processes. We can adopt very different strategies along with the open-minded questions, like how it can be modeled with the sound patterns, as well as the cooperation with other factors like the creativity and dynamic dramatic play, like playing together. So this factor, like playing together, is very important in this society or in this environment, because when they tend to play together, they can have a very good sense of collaborations, or they it can be a bit confident level as well. So they can have a very good understanding at a very good level, so which can be very helpful in their learning outcomes as well. So this theory, it has very good follow up with social interaction as well as the shared meaning as well. So when it comes to the long-term collaborative, we can say that thinking and the balanced exploration with intentional teaching, they are very crucial for this factor. Outcomes and evidence of achievement. This particular slide, it has the few combinations of the factors, like how it can be crucial to have the outcomes along with the experiments and the results of achievements as well. So we have got few outcomes which we can see in this slide, like outcome one, and it goes up till outcome five. When we talk about the outcome one, we can say that it has a very good collaboration with shared enjoyment, as well as it can have a very good environment as well. So after that, which is followed by the well-being, like how it can be a bit confident, how they can be confident through free movement and expressions, which is then followed by the outcome four, like they can be very good learning, experimentation, persistence, and along with the problem solving skills. So I think and I believe that the problem solving skills, that it is very crucial in every stage of life. It doesn't matter how, like, you are you are taking the chances, or you are taking every issue as as a problem solving skills. You are very confident when you have got these skills in every day of life as well. So let's come to the other the outcome one, the five, which is communication, which is also crucial because it can express ideas along with the rhythm patterns. Evidences, they include that the creativity, symbolic sound, and the sound playing, the using different pots, pans, and utensils. They have a collaborations along with emotional connections, which is then followed by the teacher observation and recordings and reflections as well. So children, they show very good integrated physical, social, and economical growth as well, which align with the research supporting the play-based formative research assessment as well, along with the different kinds of the free movement and expression in their early stage of life as well. This kind of framework is important, as NQS, it strongly addresses the crucial and quality areas with a safe, sustainable, and stimulating environment, which is also very good factor when it comes to this environment. It also deals with child safety engagement and the meaningful participation, along with the providing of the educator and the activity to contribute to the other stimulating outdoor activities as well. So in this way, we can say that it can analyze the results of results and the appreciation of every child in our expression and cultural identity. It shows that it has very good national regulatory advice services as well. The learning of learning, or the extension of children's this slide is basically, it has very good information on how can we extend the children's learning in different aspects. You can see that there are a few points in this factor as well, which includes how it can be the natural material for sustainability, along with the extension of and responsiveness to getting good interest. It basically starts with the addition of cultural instruments for different kinds of cultural the environments, how they can be related to cultural learnings. It is then followed by the sound recording for a music college, and it also it has the factors of the documentation, so that they can guide the new provocations as well. So basically, it has the storytelling, how they can support the early literacy. It also includes the natural materials as well as the sensory, the variety as well. So it integrates the stems by exploring the different other factors like pitch, vibration, and volumes. The remaining factors. It has the extension of child-led and responsiveness to the other emerging interests, like how they can treat in this regard. It also has the extension of learning to maintain the long-term engagement in this regard as well. So all these the factors, they are very crucial in understanding how the extension of the extending or the children learning platform, they can be the used, and they have a very good impact in children's learning extension as well. These are the national law and regulations in respect for the EYLF v2.0. As you can say that there are few factors like how observation, assessments, and plans, and implementation, and evaluation. They are very crucial in this whole system. So it has a very good linkage to the national quality standard, which I have already mentioned a few time ago. Like there are a few questions we can see in this, like in this slide there, which is followed by the linkage of the national law. The first one we can see is the educational program and practices which can be integrated to the needs and interest of children, and how the communities and the family collaboration they can work. It also has the physical environment, like the safe, stimulating, and sustainable spaces, which is then has a cool relationship with children, facilities, safe, as well as the reflection how they can evaluate performances and environment in this regard. So we can monitor the and observe the children's and their interest with designing the outreach environment as well. It is also having the community and family collaborations as well. After that, it is the national law, which with having the sections 165 to 167. It also focuses in and how it can be risk management and planning the cycle practices. It also evaluate performances and involvement with extra cultural identity and inclusion in all experiences. This one is how we can reflect the critical evaluation. We can say that we can boost the intrinsic the motivation as well as the curiosity, along with few factors, which is like the material supporting inclusions and diverse interactions, and the reflection how it can be having the good impressions, and how we can use the in creative group play, which is having a good results in engaging and developmental learning. So we can say that exploring the few creativity, independence, and ownership, along with multiple learning styles, it can also boost the motion and curiosity, along with the experimental learning cycle. It is also important to have the very good sportive inclusions and diverse reflections, along with the ideas of rhythm and sport. Um, we can see the experience and reflection, which is followed by the conceptualizing of formal ideas about rhythm and sound, and then how can we apply these the learning in creative group play, and which can have very good results in activity and in engagement of developmental learning plans. The next one we will talk about is the how can we improve and the future practices. And so basically there are few growth factors, we can say, or few introductory factors which we can adopt, so that we have a very good performance or a very good improvements in future. We can say that we can enhance the documentation and as well, like the portfolio or pictures or learning stories and all these kind of related things. And we can also have the space and organization with which can control the level of the sound safely. It also expresses the incorporation of various forms of music and dances, which is then followed by the critical reflection, like how can we ask what will I do after the next time, which is then followed by the personal teaching philosophy, like how the children they are learning in an very good open and creative, the resonate with their interests and cultures. So it has a very good the cultural exploration by incorporating the various forms of the music, and we can say that it can also enhances the different kinds of ideas as well. So basically, it is the learning how can they concentrate, and how like how this knowledge they can have a future impact in music and movement. And it can also manipulate sounds, and it has a very good recording apps as well, which can patronize recognition, and also have the which with an extra contribution in a very good way. It also analyze their documentation and plan responsive experiences in the same way which we have already talked in our previous slides. The next one will be the learning and the collaboration of professionals. How we can relate them along with the different kinds of ideas and reflection as a team. Like how we can use the different kinds of the technologies, and we can incorporate into the expressive creativity. And also we have to meet the different principles which we have already set in this regard, like the partnerships and reflections, and enhancing the understanding of music and environment. We can also have the collaborative practices, like how can we share and reflect as a team. So it is very good factor, because teamwork is crucial in every regard. And we have to incorporate technology as well into the into different kinds of activity, which can be a very good factors of creativity, like digital sound tools. So basically the final goal will can be establishing a community where everyone is having a very good sportive and learning centered environment, and no one can be having a negative effect or a negative role in this community. So basically it has aligned with with this kind of goal, and with this kind of the outcome as well. This is the last slide of our this project of EDU 433, which is the summary, or we can say the conclusion of our whole project. So we can say that we have used very different and meaningful along with the collaborative environments, and we have achieved very few outcomes which are very good, and which are very good in outcomes. We can say that in EYLF domains, and they're very encouraging signs as well, because it is getting very positive outcomes. It also informed the better planning and pedagogy as well, because the when it comes to the good planning, it can boost all the teamwork, as well as the positive outcomes of this environment, which can be very good in the future as well. So forward focus, or we can say what we can say we can do in the future. We should have the reflection and cultural inclusion in practices, and we can say that the professional partnerships is very good to improve with the passage of time, or we can say that it should be improved along with that very good pace, or at a very good constant rate, so that they can be very good in all these environment which we have already talked in our previous slides, and in this project as well. At the end, we can say that the critical reflection, it is a very good tool, or it is a very powerful tool, or is a very the positive one, because it can assist, and it can helpful. It can be a very good tool in assisting, or helping the teachers, or on how they can manage, or how can they can see all these kind of learning potentials in the future on, and all these things. They have a very good linkage to the cultural identities, as well as the interests as well, the ongoing professional development. It is very crucial that we should follow all these steps, so that they can be very related, and all these things. So this is the end from this project. This one, yeah, this is the final one, which is the conclusion, or we can say the summary of our whole project. After that, yeah, this is the last one.